Hello everyone, I'm the Isaac Demon, and today we're back with another video, well, a Pokemon video at that. And if you can tell by looking at this picture or the thumbnail, that we are obviously going to be doing today my top 10 favorite Gen 4 Pokemon. And yeah, so let's get started with number 10. Starting right off at number 10 is Lumperi, Lupin. You know what? I'm about to just pick the fucking rabbit. Anyway, I actually like this Pokemon, not really much as its fighting style, but sometimes it really depends on what I'm fighting. So that's the only reason really I like this Pokemon. Other than that, a lot of my friends can actually tell you I really hate rabbits in general, or bunnies. I have a problem, but still I just like Lupin. I cannot say its name. Oh my god, I'm gonna Lupin. You know what? I'm going to number 9 because of you. Gliscor at number 9. Gliscor is actually one of my favorites just because of the way he looks, and the story behind why I like Gliscor is because I had a, well, am I saying his name right too? Yeah, Gliscor. Gliscor? Anyway, I had the lower evolution of it, and one of my friends had actually evolved it for me and gave it to me as a gift back when I was playing Pixelmon in my Pixelmon series. And that really is what made me actually like Gliscor. And then I went back and played with him, and I was like, he's actually a very good Pokemon. And so he really surprised me in his skills and let alone his speed. So, now it's time to go to number 8. Togekiss. Togekiss is by far amazing. Of course, that's a Togepi and a Togekiss suit, and I thought it was adorable. So also check out that artist and go check out any of these pictures that you see, because they're not mine, obviously, but go check them out. Anyway, Togekiss is one of, by far, an amazing Pokemon. As a dragon, I believe Togekiss evolves into like a dragon-type Pokemon. I know I have dragon-type moves on my Togekiss, so obviously, I really like Togekiss for the fact that Togepi grows up with you as a generation. Back in Generation 1, I didn't know what Togepi was. I was like, it's just an egg Pokemon, and that's all it was really classified as. And then, by Generation 2, we got, you know, the upgraded version, and then now we have Togekiss. And I'm just like, yeah, I can use you, even though I use it as an HM whore. That was mean. Number 7 is Electrovine. I really liked Electrovine, and I only did it for this. I actually evolved, and I actually had evolved mine into Electrovine, just because I was like, you know what, I want to see how good this Pokemon was, because I was running out of good electric type Pokemon to use, and I was like, you know what, Electrovine, he might be good. And then I came to find out that besides sweeping, he is just overall powerful. I mean, you can use Electrovine for sweeping for days, and it is ridiculous the combos you can do. But as a tank Pokemon for an electric type, he's amazing. Definitely suggest Electrovine. Now let's go to number 6. Glaceon! Okay, it was obvious that I was going to have a Glaceon. Let's not sugarcoat this. Glaceon is my number 6 favorite out of Generation 4. Mostly because it's an evolution, and yeah, anyone who knows me knows I'm a sucker for evolutions, let alone ice types. I didn't really care for much as Glaceon as an ice type Pokemon because my Vaporeon knows ice moves, so why evolve Eevee into an ice type? You know what, it was a good idea. Either way. Now it's time for number 5, and I think we know who it is. See, I told you know who it is. It's Leafeon. Haha, yeah, see, I have a very weird thing for evolutions. Of course, Leafeon is my number 5 favorite out of my top 10. And it is because it is an amazing grass Pokemon. You can make its defense amazing if you do the training right. And just having another grass type Pokemon in your, you know, midst is amazing. Oh, look at it, it's so adorable. I don't know, I have a weird thing for Eevees. I think I've already established this. I think it's more or less nostalgic. You know what? Let's go to number 4. Number 4. Munchlax! I absolutely loved Munchlax. Oh my god. I mean, having to get a Munchlax is ridiculously hard because of the whatever they are, the stupid lax things. But you always get a Snorlax. And out of all of them, which I really wish Snorlax would have a Mega Evolution, because that would just be beautiful. I feel like Snorlax needs a Mega Evolution. Hashtag Snorlax needs a Mega Evolution. But anyway, Munchlax is absolutely beautiful, as seeing our lovable slacker Snorlax grow up to be what he is to be, which is a fat glutton that takes about up to 6 generations for him to stand up, if you get the sprite animation there. Let's go on to the next one. As I said last time, don't expect all the starters to be on here, because I'm not a fan of all starters. However, at my number 3 is Turtwig and Torterra, both together because they're the same evolution, and that's a lot easier to, well, explain in my own words. I honestly looked at Turtwig when I first seen Generation 4 and was like, you know what? I pick you. I'm going to be the guy to pick that grass Pokemon. And Turtwig actually surprised me. Turtwig grew up to be this amazing tree turtle, and I was like, if I had one of these in real life, I could just, you know, veg on top of it, eat an apple from its branch, and play some Magic the Gathering. If not some epic D&D, and just walk around with a turtle. But Torterra is just amazing, not to mention his brute force amazingness of grass type and ground type, which is just an odd combo, but just his design and just sheer epicness, I love him. And now it is time for number 2. At number 2, of course, I would have Railu and Lucario. Of course, I didn't want to put a picture of both, so I just did this, and that's even more amazing. Go check out these artists, by the way. You can look them up on Google, or I believe it was Pinstagram or something. I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, of course, Railu and Lucario. Lucario was still vaguely new, but we knew him from the anime. And of course, when you're growing up and then you get the egg and you're like, what is this? You think it's going to be something stupid? No, pop, it's a Railu. What's that? Railu evolves into Lucario. You're like, what? And then, of course, you have Lucario who's fighting Steel type and is just everything. I mean, absolutely amazing. Hell, Railu, for me, even stands pars with Blaziken. And that's actually going pretty far. Not to mention, he was originally drawn by one of the original art designers from the first 151 Pokemon. Which is why I like Lucario so much. But for Railu, it's just because they actually took that extra step. Because I thought Lucario was going to be legendary. And then they're like, nope, we're going to put Railu in here and give you Lucario also. And I was like, okay, cool. But anyway, that's pretty much why he's my favorite. Now it's time for you guys to figure out what was my number 1 favorite. Well, for anyone who knows me, of course it's going to be Frostless. Come on, get your head in the game. Frostless is one of my main Pokemon I use on my team. And I mean my overall team, from bringing up from the bottom to the up. Ever since 4th generation, I've always had my Frostless. Not to mention that she did my Raichu and had a baby Pichu, and then had another one, and it was a baby Snorunt, and I was like, what? But anyway, my Frostless has actually been a part of my team for a very long time, not to mention the amazing ice power. And I think Frostless is also Ghost? No, Frostless isn't Ghost. But you could definitely splash Ice Ghost with her, and I really wish they would if they haven't. I can't remember because my memory's not too well. I'd have to go look it up. I'm too tired to look it up. But anyway, Frostless is just beautiful. I love the art design because it's like the equivalent of having a Komodo, I guess, attached to her suit. Well, not her suit, but her whole body. It's like the form of a Komodo, if I'm pronouncing that right. Oh god, the comments are raging. Like, you don't know what a Komodo is, you're stupid. Okay guys, well if you've made it this far in the video, then you know that that was all of that. Stay tuned next week, or maybe a week from now. It could be various how I actually upload these. But stay tuned for my top 10 favorite legendary Pokemon. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment below of what other type of Pokemon videos you might think I want to do. Or maybe you want me to do a challenge. I am also up for doing that. Anyway guys, I'm the Icican Demon, and hashtag Boom Bloom.